How do you feel like your progression has come along through a couple games? Have you seen a lot of growth personally for you?
Honestly, I feel like as growth, I would say as a receiver, yes, it has because I feel like I've been able to show everybody what I can do from the receiver spot. But as far as me being the best I could be, I don't think it has yet to come. You know what I mean? I feel like I just barely scratched the surface of what I can and what we can do in the receiving game.
What do you think the next step is for you?
I think the next step, I can't really say. I feel like I really much have to show you. You have to see on the field. Really, I feel like right now, I feel like we got a little too much inconsistency going on. It's subtle, but it still matters really. So, really, when we all get together as a group and be on the same page, it's gonna be a real deal.
You guys have had, I think, like 12 different receivers catch a pass in 2 games. Do you think that's indicative of the depth you have in the receiving group?
Indeed. I feel like I said before, like we had a lot of receivers that haven't made a name yet. That's gonna make a name, and I feel like that's what Chris Ball is trying to show y'all that we got more than just ones and twos, and we got a lot of depth going on. We're trying to get everybody the ball because everybody can help the team.
Do you think that'll continue as we go through the season, or do you think we'll see maybe a little bit of separation with the best guys at the top as you go along?
Um, I can't say that it's gonna keep going on throughout the season because I do know as we go, the gap shrinks and we're gonna be playing better competition. So of course, I feel like the best of the best is gonna play, but still, some of the young guards that haven't really showed themselves is gonna be in that same part and separate from everybody else as well.
All right. How do you think you can be used as an offensive weapon, and what do you think makes you different from some of the other receivers?
I feel like I could be used in every way of the game. I feel like I could even be used at running back, receiving the ball, running the ball, everything. Can you repeat the second part of your question?
What makes you different than some of the other receivers?
I feel like a plus for me would be that. My ball carrier vision because I played running back before. I feel like I got that type of experience going on. I could catch the ball as well. I try to make my game as physical as I can be, even though I'm a smaller structure type of guy. But it really don't matter for me. I just try to play in every way so I could be used in every part of the game.
What's it like catching passes from a dark horse Heisman Trophy candidate? I mean, not a lot of people can say that they've caught a pass from Justin Herbert.
Right. For me, that's exciting because I know that he most likely going to be one of the top picks this year in the draft. So they got to look at who he throwing the ball to as well. So if he get the opportunity, we get the opportunity. So it's all a teamwork. We all work together. If I catch the ball, then he going to for sure get that Heisman thing. And the way he throwing the ball, I just got to catch it.
Right. I asked Brendan Schooler what you would be most likely to. So I said, Jaylon Redd, most likely to, dot, dot, dot. And he said, talk back to the coaches. Is that right?
Uh, it depends on the way he said it. I got a little grit to me. I'm a little stubborn at times. I'm real competitive, so when I feel like I know something, I try to let it be known, but at the same time, I try to keep it respectful at the same time to a certain point. But with as far as me and the coaches, me and my position coach come from the same place. So when me and him talk, it's more like a father-son relationship other than some other type of stuff than other coaches with their kids. So, it's more comfortable.
Okay, how about you finish that sentence then? Most likely to, dot, dot, dot.
Jalen Redd, if talk smack to coaches, I say talk smack on the field.
Coach spoke pretty highly yesterday of just your development and maturity. What was this offseason like for you? Do you feel like you really changed your mindset and the way you kind of prepared yourself?
Definitely. I think I really took on a business mindset. Honestly, I feel like I had a lot to prove, really. I feel like it was a lot of people coming in. I feel like my situation wasn't sure. I didn't have a stable situation coming into this year. So this year, I just feel like I really had a lot to prove, as far as a receiver, ball carrier, route runner, everything. I feel like I had to step my game up.
You told us prior to the season you were a guy you thought maybe could play both ways. Did
Right.
that kind of open your eyes like, hey, if I want to be a receiver?
That definitely opened my eyes because I definitely missed my DB days as well. But
You'd be open to that.
I would have been open to that. I would have been open to that actually. Anyway, we could have won. Anyway, I could help the team win because I know we had at the time we needed help at that position, but it didn't happen. So right now I'm sticking to that receiver. I just gotta be the best receiver I could be.
Is there somebody that you look up to or model your game after?
Model my game after. Let me see. I wouldn't say nobody I model my game after. I really tried to do the 30. The reason I kept my number 30 is because I tried to get everybody to buy number 30. I wasn't really trying to be nobody else, trying to be my own person. It is a couple people that I would say on the team, that I look up to as far as like my position, I look up to probably Dylan Mitchell a lot. I feel like his game is like smooth, like he plays with no effort to me. I feel like I just kind of want to get it secondhand, like just everything easy.
You scored a touchdown in 4 straight games dating back to Civil War of 2017. How long are you trying to get that streak to go?
I'm trying to keep it going as long as I can, really. Man, we could go all the way to the BCS, we could do it.
What's the biggest adjustment coming to Oregon? I'm sure you relied on your talent most of your life, but was it just working harder, studying harder? What changed this offseason?
It's really studying harder, my IQ, my cover. When I read coverages, most of the time when I line up as a receiver, I look at safeties and corners to see how they playing me, how they playing everybody else. So really, for me, my game has changed because I can show. I know when I'm going to be open, and I know when I can get another receiver open as well. So I just got to be unselfish sometimes. You know what I mean?
When you look at, sorry.
How important was it to get on the same page with Herbert this offseason, make sure you were one of his guys?
Real important, because I know it's got to be somebody that he got to go to when he know we need to play, and I got no problem being that man.
When did you see that chemistry take it to the next level?
I seen that chemistry take it to the next level. I want to say fall camp, we had the first scrimmage, and I remember like every third down, I was getting the dumps. I was getting the first down. Like everything he needed, we was struggling. I get us a play, and I was just noticing how I could be that man, and I was just work towards it. I got to keep doing it.
When you look at San Jose State, what stands out to you?
When I look at San Jose State, actually I know a lot of players from San Jose State from back home. So when I look over there, me personally, I'm not looking at no records. I'm looking at competition. Like I know a lot of faces. I know they're gonna try to play me best as they can because they know me personally as well. So we got to treat them as a team like we playing #1 team really. So we got to treat them like we playing every game after, like one by one. We're not overlooking nobody.
Is there somebody in particular you think's gunning for you?
Somebody in particular? I don't think so. Maybe everybody. I'm not sure.
Has it been difficult to stay focused on them when you know Stanford is looming and Pac-12 play begins next week?
Nah, not at all. My head has been on San Jose State right after the game on Saturday. You know what I mean, I try not to overlook opponents because when you overlook opponents, that's how slip-ups come, mental areas, and you won't be ready for the next game anyway. So I put my 100% focus on San Jose State.
What has Brian Addison done that has kind of given him an opportunity to see a little more playing time the last game?
Stepped up his game, getting the playbook. When he got in the playbook, you could say everything got easy to him because at first, in the beginning of camp, I think he was just overthinking everything. He knew he could do it, but once the play was getting on, he was too thinking. It was just too fast for him. So when you know the playbook and you know kind of your alignment, your assignment, it kind of slows down the whole game for you to just play. Just worry about playing, doing you.
What can he provide that maybe other guys on the team can at that position?
Say that again?
What can he provide from his skill set that other guys in the team maybe can't?
Man, that boy 6'4". He's 6'4". He jump on over anybody, I think. Once he get that in his head that he a monster, he's 6'4", he could go get that ball, that's his ball, then it's going to be a wrap for this offense. Really.